What's up guys, Corvus95 here and welcome to episode 198 of my Pokémon Showdown Random series. On the last episode we picked up 3 wins and 0 defeats, taking us to 344 wins, 247 defeats, and a 97 game differential. Now I'm hoping that in today's episode, I'd love to get 3 more wins to take us to that big 100 differential, but I'd be happy with 2 wins, 1 loss. That would be fine. Hopefully we won't lose more than we win, but let's get on with battle number 1 and find out. Okay guys, so we lead off with a Shaman Land form versus my opponent's Musharna. Now, I could go Air Slash and try and flinch hacks my opponent to death, but I don't think that's very nice. Let's go for Seed Flare. I didn't get the special defense drop, that's a bit unfortunate. That's what I was hoping I would get. I'm actually Choice Scarf. I should have probably guessed that once I saw that my opponent, or once I saw I had 4 attacking moves. Right, we miss the Seed Flare and he gets off a Signal Beam which takes me down to half health and confuses me. Well, I'm not a big fan of that if I say so myself. Let's go Moltres because the Signal Beam will do nothing. And it didn't confuse. Okay, let's now go for the Fire Blast. Should do about 30%. Does 23%. Musharna, you are too bulky. I'm sorry, you just are. Right, let's go Meteor then. There's no way you go Signal Beam. Goes Calm Mind again. Now we can go for a Crunch here. There's no point going Sucker Punch because it does the same as Crunch. That's the Signal Beam, that'll definitely take me out. Okay, so now we just need something that can do 16%. Chinchino can, with a U-turn. Take out the Musharna, and then we can go Shaman. Now he doesn't know I'm Choice Scarf, so... like, there's no way for him to conclusively know that I'm Choice Scarf. He may have guessed somehow, but all Shamans have Seed Flare, so every single set I've ever seen for a Shaman has Seed Flare on it. Actually no, I think I saw one set that had Energy Ball instead, because the person didn't like Seed Flare, which was kind of weird. We are going to go for the Air Slash here, against his Mega Ments. We don't get the flinch, unfortunately, and he gets a Dragon Dance off, which may put him faster. It does actually put him faster than me. Ooh, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Especially when I have basically nothing to stand up against a Mega Ment. Looks like we're going to lose this battle. Rock Blast is our only hope here. And he takes us out, actually. So that's pretty poor. Let's go with Moltres. Probably our least useful Pokemon we have. And he takes that out and he takes himself out, that's fine, but we are now... he's 4-2 up at this point. We will go Mega Gallade, hopefully he brings out something that I can take advantage of. And Minun, which is going to have T-Wave, which sucks, so we're going to go Substitute. Please don't go T-Wave first turn. Goes Encore. Okay, now Encore works through Substitute, which I hate. So I'm going to get Encore this turn, which means I'm switching out. And I'm going to go for a Psyshock. Hopefully he doesn't have a Dark type. So it looks like Minun didn't have T-Wave. Goes Substitute actually. So we'll go for another Psyshock. There's no point going Focus Blast unless it's required. Goes Baton Pass, so he does have a Dark type. I don't think there's any way it would have switched otherwise. I don't know why he went the Tom Pass when he already outsped. What? Why did he do that? I mean, he's guts, but I suppose there's a knockoff coming my way here. Yes, and it almost kills. My life orb gets knocked off, but we still take out the throw. I see his strategy there, but it wasn't a very sound strategy. I don't know why he did that. I mean, he could take out Unitless now, but he lost a Pokemon in the process. Minun comes out, we will go for it. We'll have to go Psyshock. And he takes us out, that's fine. Now we'll go Gallade. What do we take damage from? Oh, we went Substitute. Let's go Zen Headbutt then. We could go close combat, but I don't want to lower my defense. Oh, come on, 90 accuracy. What are you doing to me? Why are you doing that to me, 90 accuracy? I actually outspeed him now. If I had known that, I would have went Sword Stance. Because then I would have definitely one-shot every Pokemon on his team. Okay, so he's locked me into Zen Headbutt for the next 2 to 5 turns. Which means if he has a Dark type, he wins again. I'd say if he has a Steel type, he probably wins as well. We don't kill him there, but we do get a flinch, which makes up for the miss we had. And my opponent forfeits. That's very surprising, considering he decided to encore me into Zen Headbutt. Okay, so that's going to be the end of this episode. No, is it? No, that was battle number 1? 2? That was battle number 1, wasn't it? Okay, that's not going to be the end of this episode. Mass recording does this to you where you mess up. Okay, so that's going to be the end of battle number 1, guys. Let's get on to battle number 2. Okay, guys, battle number 2 of the episode, and we lead off with the Druddigon versus the Luxray. Now, I know it's going to have Ice Fang, Toxic Orb, stuff like that, but we're going to go EQ. Because he may not know I have EQ. I don't know how well versed my opponent is with Druddigon. Not well versed at all, apparently. Because they went Quillfish. Okay, they're quite well versed because they lowered my attack stat, which was a good play. We will go for the Seismitoad. Oh, that really sucks. Because he never predicted that. We'll go Empoleon. Well, he's going to go Grass move. So we could go Kyurem. We could go Willow, though. Which would suck. So let's go Empoleon. I think Empoleon, it can take a neutral Grass move pretty handily. And it also has Ice Beam to take him out, and it's not a physical attacker, so it won't get Will-O-Wisp. There's the Hornleech, pops the balloon, that's fine though. We can go for a Toxic or a Raw. Let's go Ice Beam. So that's not a 2-hit KO, unfortunately. There's the Willow. So he definitely thought I was a physical attacker, which is interesting. Let's go Raw. He's switching, I can tell. He's definitely switching out here, so we'll go Raw. Just by their playstyle, they're switching out. Wow, I would hate for Empoleon to be a physical attacker. Definitely would hate for that to be true. Burnt and -1 attack. So basically -3 attack. This is Stealth Rocks. We miss our Hydro Pump. Now that's an annoying thing. Let's go Raw again because he's switching again. Because he saw the Hydro Pump, so he's going to switch out into his Quillfish. Or his Trevenant. One of the two. He's like, oh, my opponent's going to go Hydro Pump again. Watch him not switch out now that I've said this. But that's what I think, based on his playstyle, they are going to do. Or her playstyle. Got a female rocker avatar. Right, so they're taking quite a bit of time here. Hopefully they'll make their mind up soon enough. I'm going to pause here and then I will come back once they make their move. Okay, so they did switch out into Quillfish. So now it sucks even more to be an Empoleon. And if they're going Quillfish, then my perfect switch would be Seismitoad. Let's go Hydro Pump. If he has an attacking move, I don't see why he's not going for it with Deoxys. Okay, so we get a Hydro Pump off and kill his Deoxys. Because he refused to go for an attacking move. I don't know why. Empoleon's attack stat is now 27. Which is nothing. He goes Toxic Spikes and we roar him out again into his Terrakion. And Honchkrow is probably the best switch because, like, if I wanted to avoid this horribleness. But we're gonna go Seismitoad. Because he's likely to go for... I'm gonna Rain Dance. He's about Swift Swim. He's gonna go for the Trevenant probably. And I'd prefer to get a Sludge Wave off on it without it. It's not gonna outspeed me because Seismitoad's actually pretty quick. There's the Trevenant, as I predicted. Now we just have to actually get a hit off. And kill. Wow, that did no damage. How did that do so little damage? How did that do 24%? Seriously, how did that do 24%? What? I don't understand at all how that did so little damage. Well, let's go Honchkrow. We'll go for the Pursuit because he didn't switch out. Oh, I've messed up. I've messed up entirely. Go Brave Bird. We'll take out the Trevenant, but Honchkrow is useless. Oh, well, we got the Moxie, so we're only -1 attack at the minute. It's like someone came in and intimidated us. Also poisoned us with the poisons, the Toxic Spikes, 1 layer. Okay, so now I'm at -2. Great. So he takes me out. I'm surprised he actually outspared. Let's go Druddigon. Because EQ is super effective against his entire team. I would love to have a... Is it Guts Druddigon? Can you get Guts Druddigon? I think you can. Let's go for the EQ. Okay, it's not super effective against that. Completely forgot that he had another Pokemon. Let's go Outrage. Almost killed the Thunderous T. And he cannot kill me? Please? Please don't kill me. You did 31... He didn't kill me, that's nice. Well, he was clever there, because he knew I wasn't going Earthquake. I wish I had. Actually, I couldn't have, because I was stuck into Outrage. We get a Confusion, unfortunately, and we go down to... We don't go down to Toxic. Let's go Outrage again, because he could easily switch out. Okay, he just went straight up for the kill. I respect that. That was a fair play. Now, see, the problem here is, if I need to go Shuckle, I think. Ow. I'm going Stealth Rocks because I want to kill that Thundurus on the switch-in. So the Thundurus dies now on the switch-in. We will go Knock Off. Actually, he's got Justified. Thank you for killing me. I was about to make a stupid error. You outspeed me though, don't you? So this ball doesn't matter, because Close Combat one-shots. Every single time. Close Combat one-shots. And he will take me out here. We'll go Earth Power, but there's the Close Combat. Takes me out, and we lose ball number 2, so it's going to be 1-1 going into the final ball. Let's get on to ball number 3. Okay guys, so we lead off with a Swoobat for ball number 3 against my opponent's Uxie. Now they have T-Wave very commonly, so we're going to go Substitute. He actually went Yawn and it failed, which is nice. And we can go for Calm Mind here. Because we have Simple, we get double boost. Now we can go for another Calm Mind. We don't have any recovery apart from the lefties. And I hope that at this point he can't break my sub with one attack. Okay, he has knockoff. Of course he has knockoff. That makes perfect sense. Well, let's go for the Air Slash. The 2-hit KO. There's the knockoff that does a lot of damage. It does a scary amount of damage. Let's go for another Air Slash. We'll take out the Yuxi. And let's hope he doesn't have a very good team to counteract Swooper. Well, very high special stats, not very great defensive or physical stats, and an okay speed stat, not amazing. Wailord can kill me. It didn't, which is nice. Okay, so we'll go for another Air Slash, take out the Wailord. Come on, Swoobat, you can do it. You missed, and I was just about to say, that 95% accuracy is it that Air Slash has is going to cost me the game. And look at that! I just got screwed over by that accuracy. I hate non-100% accurate moves. Like, I hate them. I loathe them with as much hatred I have for flinching moves and paralysis. They're my 3 least favourite things. Paralysis, flinching moves on both sides of the field I just despise. I also hate entry hazards for the most part. Because they just change the game so much. Please hate. Thank you. I needed that to hit, or else I was going to be swept by a Flygon, which I didn't want to happen. So we're currently 2-2 in terms of lost mons. We can go Excadrill, get rid of the rocks. We could go Yuxi, not do much. Like, Excadrill's probably the best play, but would have to go Ironhead. And would potentially take an EQ. I mean, this turn we're not, because he's going to go Outrage, so we'll go Ironhead. Outrage doesn't do much, and this Ironhead should kill. It does. The crit was not needed, because if he went EQ next turn, I could have just switched down the Yuxi and he would have went down to Burn. Okay, so this comes out. We'll go for a Rapid Spin. I don't know what it's going to try and do. It's going to go for a knockoff. That did very good amount, actually. We will go for an Ironhead here. It's our best move. Didn't do much at all. There's the Giga Drain. And we will just go for another Ironhead. I do want to get out into Parasect here. Let's see what my opponent goes out into. Because it seems like they're going out based on how long they're taking. Which, if they are, I should go EQ. But that extra damage on Tangrowth will be amazing for Parasect. I'm going EQ. I'm predicting him switching out. He didn't switch out. That's fine. I didn't want him to switch out, obviously. I would have loved it, but... Okay, so now is he going to switch out? I could see that happening. There's the knockoff. Gets rid of my lefties. Thankfully it won't reduce the power of X's, which didn't kill, or didn't do half. Like, I can't two-shot him. That's what I mean. Okay, I can. I got a high roll there, or low roll the first turn. Now, he definitely has a counter for Parasect, because it's a Parasect. Okay, and Amoonguss isn't really a direct counter. That's a Sludge Bomb. It does kill, but it's not really a direct counter. Let's go Uxie. Go for Psychic. Now he's probably got Spore. Yes, he does. Now, that's great and all, but it's not the worst case scenario. Okay, Kabutops is going to come out and probably try and set up a Sword Stance, I would assume. There's a Sword Stance. Now, I don't think he can one-shot. I could be wrong, but I don't think he can. He might be able to with the Waterfall. Oh, don't make this him go for a Waterfall and it flinches me. Please don't. Like, I don't... Those knockoff is interesting. We'll get the Drain Punch off, get full health again. We'll go for another Drain Punch. Stone Edge, also interesting. He was going for a crit there then. And we'll recover a little bit of health. And we'll be set up to take on this Amoonguss. We should outspeed. Amoonguss isn't the fastest Pokemon. And there's the... Actually, it's on 51% because of Regenerator. I forgot about that. Let's go for the knockoff. Take him very low. Goes for Spore. My other Pokemon's already a Sleep Mate. And we take him out with the second knockoff. So we're going to win battle number 3 of the episode, guys. So 2 wins, 1 loss in this episode. Takes us to 346 wins, 248 defeats, and 98 game differential. So we're edging ever closer to that 100 game differential that I'm looking for. And with that, that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. If you've enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, hit subscribe, and from me, Corvus95, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.